Most people wonder, why do we need shots and how do they actually work? Whether it is you or anybody close to you, shots may seem useless and just painful. Why do we get influenza vaccines before the actual influenza season? Actually, shots help our body to build immunity to certain harmful pathogens or viruses. Let us explore what is inside an influenza vaccine to understand how our body builds immunity to these influenza viruses. Inside a vaccine, there are parts of the actual influenza virus. These parts are called the antigens, and you might remember this image from our other videos. To make vaccines, scientists take antigens foreign to our body and introduce them into our body. To clarify, an antigen is a protein marker on a cell that distinguishes the cell as invading or healthy. When foreign antigens are in our bloodstream, the immune system responds. The macrophage comes and takes bits of these antigens and presents them to either the cytotoxic T cell, which will directly attack cells expressing these foreign antigens, or to the helper T cell, which will produce B cells that produce antibodies. Antibodies then destroy cells expressing these antigens. Ultimately, vaccines introduce foreign antigens so that when our bodies do encounter these viruses, our bodies will be able to effectively respond to them. Scientists have devised the cancer vaccine, which hypothetically works like the normal vaccine does, but in terms of immunotherapy. Just as a reminder, immunotherapy works to introduce drugs into the body that stimulate immune responses against cancer cells. Cancer vaccines are made up of antigens found in tumors. Hypothetically, when these antigens enter the body, they should trigger strong immune responses with immune cells. And hypothetically, these immune cells work together to fight cancer cells in the same manner as they would to fight the flu viruses. But in reality, most cancer vaccines fail to trigger strong immune responses. In fact, the only cancer vaccine drug that has been FDA approved is Provenge, which treats prostate cancer. For the most part, these drugs do not work because most tumor-associated antigens used in cancer vaccines can also be found on healthy cells, so the immune cells do not actually recognize and attack the cancerous cells. Preferably, we would use tumor-specific antigens, mainly found on tumor cells, to train immune cells to recognize cancer cells, but these are very rare. Even more so, most cancer vaccine drugs do not shrink tumors. All these immune cells need to come when cancerous antigens are introduced into our bodies. To strengthen cancer vaccines' effects, maybe we can combine cancer vaccines with other immunotherapy methods, such as checkpoint inhibitors or CAR T cells. There is still much more we can do to improve cancer vaccines' effects. Thank you for watching this video. For more videos, subscribe to our YouTube channel and visit our website.